Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 2nd, 2023. This is for Virgo. Last shuffle here for Virgo. Let's see what's going on, Virgo. So what we have here is travel and we have fear. You may be afraid of the road ahead or where things are headed. You may be concerned because the last time things went this way, something happened. At least this is what this shows, right? Last time things went this way, it ended badly. You may have put your baggage, you know what I mean, like left the baggage at the door and said, you know what, I'm just gonna come into this free, and then something really jacked up happened, and you're like, man, this I should have opened that bag back up because, getting played 101 was on in that book, and I threw it away, and didn't think I'd need it anymore. But I don't see you getting played. That's an example, at least as far as what I'm seeing with fear, that something really crazy happened. Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You may be afraid you're being deceived. You may be concerned that someone's taking the long route to deceiving you, kind of thing. Yeah, you're expecting it. You may be expecting it. Like, you know what? I know where this road leads, and it always leads to this, You're afraid to want anything. At least that's what this shows. That you may be like frightened about wanting anything. The Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, with travel, tells me that you're leaving your feelings at the door. It just seems like you're getting out of something very chaotic. Some of you are getting out of a really chaotic situation where you felt pressured, bullied, gossiped about. You just felt like you were in a very, very tumultuous, chaotic situation. You're just now getting out of it. You are expecting to be happy getting out of it. But the thing is that it's slow. You may not be as happy at this moment right now. Like it's like there's a relief I'm seeing, but there's also this slow climb to real true happiness here. It seems like you're afraid of really truly leaving it behind, right? Because you may feel like, is it really the way that I thought? Is it really over, right? You may be afraid that it's not over or something's not done or you're not able to leave. You may be worried, like before you tried to leave and it wasn't completely over, right? And it seemed like maybe someone may have promised, or yeah, there's some sort of energy of promise to give you what you want or something at some point, and you just waited and waited and waited and realized that it's not coming. Or there's something about that going on here for some Virgos. Hidden motivations here with Seven of Wands and Hierophant. This usually speaks to you not being super confident in your intentions. Like, am I accurate in doing XYZ? You want to do things your way because of a certain burden. Like, you may be exhausted. So it's like, in order for, like, spiritually exhausted, this is like, I'm so tired of defending what my decisions and what I'm trying to do. And you may it seems like you're defending your way like my way. You may be defending it in such a way where you're like, my way or the highway. Either you get on board or you get gone. Okay? And it's mostly because you may not be open to being confronted about your decisions or your position, because you're not as confident in it either. When you're confident in something, you're not defending it. I mean, you are, but you're like, who cares what they think? I'm doing it anyway. Like, they'll be like, oh, I just don't like how you're like, as you're doing it. You know what I mean? Because when I think about what I'm confident in, I'm not defending it to anybody. I'm just like, yeah, I heard you don't like the cards. That's right. Okay, I'm shuffling. Not worrying about what another person thinks. So they're showing that you may feel defensive because of your path and what you're choosing to do. And it's mostly because of the fact that you're getting out of something chaotic. It may be that too. They're showing a lot of getting out of a chaotic situation that was very unclear. You didn't even realize it was that bad. It may have been worse than you thought at the time. You may have been deceived, or you're showing deception as well. So back and forth. A lot of times when one is deceived, people don't realize it messes with more than just, okay, you lied to me or you cheated and you just, now our relationship is all messed up. But it messes with a person's perception because you didn't even know they were doing it. Maybe you had an inkling, but you're like, nah, they wouldn't do me like that. Nah, of course they wouldn't do me like that. And then now it hits. You realize the biggest travesty in that whole situation is now you don't even trust yourself. Like, you don't even trust what you think or what you think is good for you. The whole time you thought this person was good for you, and they are no good whatsoever to you. They hurt you, and they had no qualms doing it. As a matter of fact, they lied and snuck around in order to keep doing it. So it's like very sad. I think that you're getting out of it right now, and you may have expected to be happier, and right now you may be having just a little of a struggle with that. Like, it's overwhelming, right? It's very clear that you have to go. You may be afraid to leave, or you may be afraid about what's going on after the fact. Like, where are you headed right now? But back and forth with Ten of Swords and Justice tells me that this is about ending things in a way that's fair, to where it's like there's no more baggage and I could just go. You may be concerned about the baggage that comes from this whole situation. For some of you, are back and forth about ending it altogether. Some of you are saying that you are not done with this situation or dealing with a person, but a lot of you are saying, not only am I ending it, I just want to end it in such a way where it's fair and they don't have to come back to me or come around or anything like that. Because the fear is that you may feel like this is going to be revisited. You may be afraid that they're going to come back in, or that it's obvious that you need to leave, kind of thing. You may be worried about that. Like, what am I going to do? There's a lot of feeling stuck here for some of you too. Feel stuck. Like, I want to leave, but I know that if I leave, it's not fair. So I'm going to end up having to come back around. For a lot of you. So this is giving off a lot of different stories as this is general. So that's what we've got here. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus. Those are the stronger signs. We also have another Virgo or Capricorn. So you could be a Virgo Libra cusp, right? So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.